Hey, this is Anupam back again. Today, I'm going to literally act upon a request from a customer. They are moving their BW, migrating that to cloud, and they need to put their BW data, which they have been using for last 20 years, onto AWS S3. So they could be tables, views, infoproviders, other kind of objects which they need to move. So, I just wanted to put this guide together, how to get that data from your SAP BW onto AWS S3. All right, let's get going. So basically on your SAP BW, you'll be using this utility on the USB for SAP. And if I was to walk you through RSM data state, it's a table on BW. If you wanted to see data, RSM data state, it has around 6,000 odd entries, right? So we'll be putting this data out onto our AWS system. And so all we need to do is give the object type as T for tables and RSM data state. And here we are telling it to go to AWS, and this must be configured already as a destination to receive the data. So when we execute this, it goes and puts this table out there on AWS. If I was to get onto my AWS S3, AWS. I will have received a file, which is this one, RSM data state. It has all this data from this table, right? Similarly, if I wanted to get data from a view, BI0M customer, that's another one, which is 19,000 odd entries. I'll go use the same one, just change to /BI0M customer, leave the destination as AWS S3 and just execute. This will take a bit of time because there's slightly more entries, but when I go and refresh this on my AWS, I should receive modified. Here it is, BI0M. It has all the data from the BW system for BI0M customer. Just one thing which you might notice, the name here, which we gave was /BI0/M customer. Since it messes up some of the directory paths, it just changes that to _BI0_M customer. So replace the / with this underscore. All right. The last one which I wanted to see was this info provider SD_AD01JL. I think it's sales data, and when I execute this, I get this output. Now, a lot of times we're going to get the semantic model out from BW system as a snapshot. So what we'll do is to run this as object type would be R, and we should get the object name right from system status, and this is the object name which is there, right? So I'll select all the fields, execute this, and when I execute, using this name, it goes and generates this file on my AWS bucket. So if I refresh this, last modified, this is the file which has been generated with the data. All right, so this is how you would get your tables, your views, and your info providers from BW directly onto your AWS. All right, I hope you find this useful.